Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. This is your fortnightly reading for July 16th through to the 31st. So moving from Cancer season into Leo season. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. If it does resonate, then there will be an extended reading in Vimeo. If you'd like to go and check that out and look into the reading a bit deeper, there will be a description link in the description box below. The King of Pentacles just came out for you. But if in general you just enjoy this reading, please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. So let's get stuck into it, shall we, Virgo? We've got the King of Pentacles has come out for you. Taurian energy. Crossed by the Four of Wands. King of Wands, Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Strength card. Beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. And so let's just pull an animal spirit card for you, Virgo, as well. Let's pull an animal spirit card for Virgo. Message from soul and spirit for Virgo. What can we get? One last card and we'll get stuck into this, Virgo. We have rabbit. Beautiful, cute little Peter Rabbit there. Okay, so situation is the King of Pentacles crossed by the Four of Wands. So this is kind of stability crossed by stability. So it's actually interesting. It's like you might have it all. You might have the money. You might have the... This is someone... Okay, this might not necessarily be you, Virgo, because I'm getting this is just... I'm being just shown this is someone. This is someone that has it all. Someone that seemingly has it all. He's got or she's got riches. He's got the success. He's got the wealth. He's got the authority, abundance. But crossed by this Four of Wands, not a happy home. Like he's blocked by his home life. So this energy of having it all is feeling constricted by, and feeling abundant energy is feeling constricted by either a home or some kind of space that he or she, I keep saying he because it's the king, but that he's inhabiting. So it's almost like wanting to expand the abundance in his life, wanting to go out and have more and more and more. But it's like the concept of self or where he's actually at is not able to, it's restricting. It's too small. It's like he built a home and now he doesn't have enough. The home isn't big enough for everything that he's got here. And this could be a metaphor for you as a person, or this person as a person. For some reason, this could be someone you're dealing with, Virgo. So this person has kind of outgrown a situation, is really a long way of saying that. Outgrown a relationship, or outgrown a business, or outgrown a home, whatever it is, they've outgrown a situation and are feeling confined and constricted. They're wanting to expand. They're wanting more from their world at this moment in time. So we have crowning you, the King of Wands, a lot of masculine energy around actually. The King of Wands, again, the big visionary, looking out. This is the energy that's crowning you. It might be the energy that is in your conscious mind, or it seems most in front of you at the moment, apparent. And this is really wanting to... Again, this is the big vision. This is wanting to expand. This is making actions, enacting a goal, creating and realizing a goal, being the authority in your life around this. being the visionary. And it's almost like you've got this bigger goal you've outgrown a situation and now you've got this bigger goal, and certain parts of your life no longer fit. It just feels too small, feels constrained. So this King of Wands energy, yes, very much got the vision for the future of what it is that you want. At the base of the reading, we've got this Six of Wands. So yes, you do want success. This is the deep down energies that you may or may not know about, but I feel like you do know about this. This is, you're wanting achievement. You're wanting to overcome this challenge of wanting more. You do want more. You've got a lot, but you want more. Fair enough. And you do want success and recognition here with this Six of Wands energy, but this is also you overcoming the challenge of feeling confined and feeling like you've outgrown an area, and so wanting to break free of that and move into another space where you can expand. So yeah, there's success that's driving this deep down. So that's where every decision or everything that's happening is kind of being driven by this notion of that. In the recent past, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which makes me think this could definitely be around work, this situation, but it doesn't have to, not necessarily. But in the past, things were working. Things were fine. You were happy where you were at. You were seeing results. You were seeing, you were making something. You were feeling, you were busy. It just felt like it all fit in the right place. It felt like everything was in its spot where it should be. And so it didn't have that sense of needing to expand and wanting more. It was like you're working hard, you were happy with what you had. But now there's this real kind of driving urge to have more, to want more, to set new goals. And so in the near future, we have this Knight of Pentacles energy. And this is, I'm embarking, I'm leaving, I'm moving out of that space, but it's going very slowly. I'm not actually going anywhere super fast. The Knight of Pentacles is a long-term vision of creating wealth and creating some growth in your life, but it's very slow and methodical. It's like I just needed to break free of those confines, so that now that I'm free, I can just have a good look around at what I've got and where I want to go. So I'm in no rush to be moving forward here. I want this to be successful. I'm going to plan it. I'm going to take it in stages. I'm going to take it slow. But I just needed to be on my horse and out of those confines. I needed to be free of that in order to be able to see clearly where it is I want to go now. So that's it was more the effort of breaking free. So you now have clear sight with this Knight of Pentacles energy. So this is you in the situation, the Page of Cups, and I feel like it's almost like you're playing devil's advocate here. It's a bit playful. It's kind of like, surprise, this is what I'm doing. There's an element, you're kind of taking some people by surprise here by presenting something to them and saying, you know what, it could be, I'm packing my bags, I'm going to live in another country, I'm packing my bags, I'm starting a new career. It's kind of like you're presenting the news, quite serious news, or in a playful way, and kind of just telling people that you are leaving a situation or a space where they kind of just never thought that you would. And so this is kind of managing their expectations by presenting it in a bit more of a playful way with this Page of Cups energy. So the energies around you is the Two of Pentacles. It may not be as easy as you think to initially move out of that place of stability into a place of growth. There will be movement. There will be some back and forth of energies. There will be, having to deal with other people's issues, I think, going back and forth with someone, having to do a bit of explaining. There'll be some managing of money here, moving money around. There might be having to juggle different energies. There's a lot of juggling as you're making this transition. And it's like juggling other people's stresses, juggling worry, juggling money, and juggling your own expectations. So, but I feel like you're doing this merry dance where you're keeping everything afloat. So you're actually fine, but it's just you're actually really good and organized. It's actually making it you're fine. It's not a bad energy, but it's just not a super smooth transition, which you already know it wasn't going to be because it was so solid. But it's a necessary transition that I think you will be able to pass through easily. And so we have, as hopes and fears, this Nine of Wands. You're wanting this to be, how can I explain this energy? You don't want it to be something, you do want this to end, but you don't want it to be the same old thing over and over again. You're kind of wanting to let go of a cycle here where you did work a lot, you did win a lot, you did overcome a lot of challenges, and you did, you can look back at that and go, I've achieved a lot over that period of time. There were challenges, and yes, I overcame them and I became stronger because of that. But it's like this time around, I don't want it to be that. I want it to be different the second time around. So it feels like you're starting anew, but you've learnt so much from the previous time or the challenges from the previous time, but you've also learnt what you don't want. And what you don't want is that struggle. You don't want it to feel like it's just one thing after another. You want it to actually be different this time. And that's what I'm kind of getting. You definitely looking at past patterns and past behaviors and taking what was good about it and leaving the rest. And so we have, as the outcome, we have the Strength card. And this is, Virgo, this is you, the maiden, meeting Leo and the lion. And once you come in and you tamper all these expectations, you tampers people's pride even. I feel like some people could be freaking out about this. It could even be parts of yourself, but I actually feel like this is you managing other people. I feel like the line is other people kind of, like it's bringing out their kind of a bit of a raw, beastly behavior. It's kind of like you'll get all the fears or the worries or the anxious. It's representation of pride, really, but it's in a different form. It's not like I'm amazing, I'm the amazing ego. It's like pride is also, too scared to do anything because it can have the opposite. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think this is going to work. All that sort of stuff. And I feel like you bringing your grounded, sensible energy, your lovely Virgo energy in, really nurturing energy. You can nurture those around you whilst remaining strong, whilst being the one that has the overall vision here. And when you do that, the possibilities are infinite. But there is a sense of you needing to manage other people around here and nurture them and kind of reassure them that everything's going to be okay. So, and whilst holding that vision very firm in your head. And so, yes, it is requiring a lot of inner strength here, but you have that in leaps and bounds. So it's not a problem. It could be related to a Leo, like it just kind of like settle down, Leo. If there's a Leo around you, it's going to be okay. Leo's a fixed sign, so they're not going to like this change. So some people are not necessarily going to like this change, but it just feels like it's a necessary, or not so much they don't like it. It's like I feel like they respect that this is what you need to do, but it's just it scares them. So they'll project their own fears onto you. So, yeah, it's interesting. And speaking of fear, here comes Rabbit. Oh, sorry. Very grounded energy, Rabbit. But Rabbit is fearful creature because there's a lot of predators out there for Rabbit. And Rabbit energy can get into a fear cycle where it's self-proclaimed. You're afraid that something's going to happen, and so you kind of subconsciously make that happen. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy is the Rabbit energy. And so I feel like you just need to be very much on the lookout for that. I don't necessarily feel like this is something you're going to fall into. I feel like this is you, perhaps, like I said, observing and managing people around you. It also is saying you need to be very alert. You need to be very focused about what's happening in your environment. Don't let your guard down, because you need to have your wits about you in order to make this change. You just need to be very present and understand your environment, what's there, what's in it, and be very kind of hyper aware of what's going on. There's this sense of hyper awareness, very present. Not from fear, it's just being all over everything, like being all over it so that nothing kind of misses you. Nothing gets past you, if you know what I mean. There's not a detail that's passed or someone forgot to do something. It's hyper-vigilant kind of energy here with this rabbit. And so this is soul and spirit kind of saying that this energy is kind of needed to check the details, check the I's and dotting the I's and crossing the T's kind of thing, making sure everything's in place and people are doing their part and playing their part properly. So yeah, it's very you're very responsible energy. And as an overall energy, we have the Eight of Cups, and this is you walking away from something that wasn't fulfilling you. And that's what we were saying. You're looking for that thing that was missing. And there was this sense of, yes, you had it all. There was a lot there to have. There was a lot of great stuff, a lot of stability, but it just suddenly started feeling too small for you. You wanted something bigger. You needed to expand and move into the world. And so you've left something behind, and this is leaving something behind. And I think but it feels like a necessary change, a necessary move. And that's what will scare the people around you. No, not so much you, because you understand what's going on. But yeah, it's very interesting, but necessary to move into this wonderful new energy that's coming through here. And it is, because we've got the success card, it is leading to success. So I'm going to pull some more clarifiers in the Vimeo deep read. So if you'd like to come with me across there, and we'll have a look at this a bit deeper and see what some of the energies, some more things around these energies, then the link will be in the description box below. But if this is where I'm leaving you, please take care, Virgo. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.